see that, that means you got a messed up spirit. And for all the other people out there who you beat the hell out of and force them to accept that, at this day and time, when all the knowledge is on the earth, men like Walter Williams, men such as myself, and people like Dr. Francis Cress, all trying to point that out. Only reason why you keep following that with all these circumstances to get you out of that, and should be a beacon of light to get you out of that, is because you like the carnal pleasures that's involved and privileged with that. And we all know that. And you're not going to hold the rest of us back. Just know that. You're not.
And anything else they can throw in there.
Okay, let's do this. Whenever I have these type of discussions, I like to just, to form a foundation, just deal with a few definitions, okay, to maybe try to clear up some confusion that people may have. Well, can you explain to us, especially historically and from an African-centered perspective, what is spirituality, what is religion, and what's the difference between the two of them? The reason why I say that is because a lot of times when somebody may say that they're spiritual but they don't belong to one of the major Western religions, especially Christianity, people look at them like, they're the boogeyman or something like that. So explain to us, what is spirituality, what is religion, and what's the difference between the two of those?
Well, let me start off by saying this. Every human on earth that's walking on earth of all races, creeds, and color was born with an indwelling spirit. That indwelling spirit is indwelling inside of them as long as they live. That's the spirituality that they receive coming out of their mother's body after being incubated in her body for 9 months. Coming out of her body after being incubated for 9 months, the doctor cuts her umbilical cord to separate the baby from the mother. At that time, their spirit is being and kept alive inside of that individual's body, human body. And that was done by way of an umbilical cord from the time of the baby's father using his sperm to, let's say, fertilize the mother's egg in order to bring forth procreation.
That's right.
Once that individual is, after being incubated for 9 months, that individual has life that was fed and continued to be fed to that individual baby or child by way of the umbilical cord, because that mother's umbilical cord brings life, blood, food, air, everything else you would need to keep a child or a baby live inside of her body and grow to the point of coming out after being in there for 9 months. Now, once that umbilical cord is cut, life is continued in that individual. So that individual, every human on earth was given life and not a religion. You see? So every human in this world has spirituality.
Okay.
Because if you're alive, you have a spirit that's indwelling inside of you. You see? And that is the difference. Now, religion is given to mankind or humankind by...
What do you mean? I'm gonna cut it right here, but I'm gonna get back to him. What he's saying is this: we wasn't born with that stupid shit in our head. When we was inside our mothers and we was hearing information from her and started hearing all that stupid stuff, then Jesus this and all that old stuff, that's when our brains started getting destroyed. Okay? But now if our mother was out in the woods or the forest or the jungle by herself, and there was nobody coming to her saying nothing in her ear about no white ass God, the only thing she would do is look at her surroundings. She would see the trees, she would see the snakes, she'd see the butterflies, the frogs, all this stuff if it had not been destroyed. There's an element on the earth that find this stuff unsuited for their survival, and they destroy all these things and replace it with gas stations and cars and stupid shit, only so they could make a profit. Otherwise, people left alone in the jungle could fend for themselves and never ever have to go punch on nobody freaking clock and be a slave. So what will happen is that this lady will be having her interactions with the earth created the way the earth creator had it to sustain her or him. There would never be one thought in the mind of some white man as God, because the only thing she would see is the sun and the moon and the stars. No one has given her the freaking Holy Bible. Okay, none of that. No one has came and handcuffed her and raped her and sodomized her and did every horrible thing to her that's imaginable and put the psychic of their supreme existence in her head and make her bow down and worship them through violence and deprivation. This is what your spirituality would be if left alone. The same spirituality as everything else in nature that you can see except the animals, because you would know for a fact that you are not a savage beast, because your intelligence will tell you that you're not, because there will be trees and things around you to sustain you that you can eat from. Now the ones that's on the earth that's not as advanced as you are yet will probably eat dead animals and stuff like that. But a person that is getting genuine information from the sun and has evolved and is working on a God template will know, no, see, I'm not supposed to be killing things, therefore I should not be consuming flesh. And they will not. Someone came and tempered with us and then let us know that we had divine supreme God and goddesses walking this earth that would have never eaten any dead flesh. They want you to believe that we were all cannibals and stupid. This is how they've tempered with our mind and got us to bow down and worship the image of them as our God. And to this day, the deprivation that they utilize is still on earth. Anytime you can have a confident, able-bodied, strong, capable person like me with a family that reject me and a city that reject me, a whole planet that reject me, because they can't compete. See, they can't compete. They know the supreme overall energy essence of intelligence that's inside of the light is all encapsulated in us melanated people, which renders their asses mentally inferior. So what they got to do is kill us, keep us in prison, so they can just have a system of decadence. Cigarette smoking, alcohol drinking, fornication, sodomy, theft, steal all the time, push a pencil, keep people deprived. Let's blow up shit, build bridges, don't care about the fish, but then force an image of themselves on everybody on the planet as God. So now you can see why Egypt is so barren and decadent, because they came in there and murdered us, destroyed all the goddesses of it, and then this is what ended up being left. From all of the hard, beautiful work we have put in and created a city to God and to the goddess. Our divine, this is what they did to it. Destroyed everything. Trees gone, everything. It wasn't always a desert. You think someone would put that much effort into building a civilization out in the desert? Come on, get real.
By way of a man or men. Men give other humans religion. They create a religion for that individual. So therefore, all religions are unnatural. No human on earth coming out of their mother's womb after being incubated for 9 months, coming out smoking cigarettes, coming out drinking or using alcohol, coming out of her womb using drugs, or coming out of the mother's womb having a religion. Man gives man that religion.
And not only did he make that religion, he made that religion with a specific purpose. And that purpose was to create decadence. The first thing the religion did is eradicated the woman and told us that she was evil because she brought sin on the earth by giving the white man, Mr. God, the apple. So Mr. God was stupid because he ate his own apple that he forbid himself and the woman to eat. So now if you God, why would you eat your own apple that you know you're not supposed to eat and then try to back out of the picture altogether as if I was victimized by the woman? You, Mr. All-Knowing, Mr. Want to run the world, Mr. Shooting everything up and want to blow nuclear bombs up all around the damn planet. But then you fabricate a book to make your ass be godly and infallible. it's the woman's fault or it's the nigger's fault. But then we always see you going somewhere with your fake ass God giving you permission to murder everybody and steal every damn thing and create deprivation. And that's why y'all gonna be killed. Because see, you're not gonna have kings like me walking around on the planet and I'm gonna have to keep digging in the garbage can. When I control the elemental forces, it's like real simple. I know who should be taken off this planet. And so let it be written, so let it be done.
You see? Or a religion, whatever the religion may be named, is coming from man's creation. So that's something that's unnatural. Now, what else is unnatural? Smoking cigarettes is unnatural. That's not natural.
Correct.
Look, it's not. You're not going to sit around here in a society. I'm so, it just really bugged me out. People look at me like I'm stupid for smoking marijuana. I be saying to them, this is concentrated sunlight. You can eat this stuff. I can boil it and eat it. It is a food source. The reason it was taken from us is because someone wanted to monopolize it and turn it into a cash crop. So what did they do? They badmouthed it. They tarnished it just like they do everything else that they want to have control of. You can't have this giving it to your children because it's bad. Just like all of this, our ancient history of God and how we worship was bad and still taboo to some black people. See, this man done destroyed everything beautiful on the planet. So now you sitting up here, like Walter Williams say, it's unnatural to smoke cigarettes. It is. As soon as you inhale the damn thing, it makes you start coughing like hell. Telling you, hold on, wait, no, you shouldn't do this. But then there's tons of medical book that tells you the altercations that it causes to your health circumstances. All right, and then it stinks like hell. All right, and they're so fucking expensive. It's almost more. It costs damn near as much as marijuana. Now let's deal with the marijuana thing. Here is something that was given to the earth, grew naturally wild everywhere. People been enjoying it and indulging in it forever. Here comes Mr. Wannabe God again. Oh, we can make money off of this again. Take someone's privilege away. Let's don't let them have jobs. Let's don't let them eat. Let's board up all the houses and make them all die in the alley. Get them, fill their neighborhood with you. You're not going to keep doing that. And you're not going to keep convincing me that I should be in the state of decadence that I'm in. Because the universe ordained it. No, it did not. You're just sorry as hell and you shouldn't be on this planet. And I can't wait till the day comes that a big ass tsunami just, or either the mothership just magnetized vacuum mines, get the hell out of here. I would like to be able to grow bud. All right, so I can have it. All right, because I use it a lot. And then it's so expensive when we live on an earth where it should be everywhere. That everyone, the fact that you won't open up all this land that you got locked down and let people grow agricultural for consumption. See, this is what religion has done. It's given all the power of sustainment to the hands of Satan. And the only thing he want to do is control everything so he can extract the life force out of his vampire ass wants everybody to be a slave for him and never enjoy any of the beautiful accommodations or the amenities of this planet that the sunlight gave us. And it should be our privilege to do it. But everywhere you go and you want to do something that could generate life for yourself, you always got some white man standing there telling you, no, I'm sorry, you can't do that here. And that's how they make us all die off the planet. And I know that. And then here's what's sad.
Okay, looks like
what's sad on top of that is that while they scoring marijuana and make it where no one can have it, they're pushing Vicodins and Percocets and every pill you can name. The average guy that's up, and this is all white men. I know like 5 different up in age white guys. Let's say past my 52 or better. I'm talking about way up like 80, 70, 65. Up in there. I done met a lot of them. I talked to a lot of elderly white men in this city. And the reason why is because the young ones are idiots. They're stupid. They doing that meth. They have messed up conceptualizations in their mind. And as soon as they see my black skin, and I have to talk to them, first thing they're going to do is try to pull that Mr. I'm superior over you. And it's like, no, you're not. You're an idiot. You don't know shit. You're smoking a